Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
But that's interesting, is that everyone knows you as ABS-CBN Karen Davila. But if you did not choose that path, or the Lord didn't lead you that way, who would Karen Davila be? What path would you have taken? What was your
interest?
What was your what if I took this other?
Advertising, lawyer.
Prior to ABS-CBN, I was 6.5 years with GMA 7.
Mm-hmm.
When I graduated from college, I was really with GMA. So I did great, wonderful things in GMA. That's where I really learned.
Yeah.
And Marisa Flores was such a good boss. So I did Brigada Siete with Louis Beltran, Jessica Soho, Arnold Clavio, the icons.
Mm-hmm.
I learned so much from them. Cara David, we worked together. And then I did the probe team. So I worked with Cheche Lazaro. I did Saksi. I was Mike's first partner in Saksi. So my 6.5 years with GMA 7 was very good. But then I prayed about it and I felt it was time to move. I just wanted to grow. And that's why I went to ABS.
Right.
So your next question is, if I weren't a broadcaster, what would I have been? I wanted to be a fashion designer.
Wow.
So
Really?
Yeah. Tell us about the story how you got rejected. Tell us.
Yes,
that's a great story.
thank you, Tony. So I was always designing my classmates' prom dresses in high school, and I loved to draw. I was reading Vogue when I was 16, and I loved Donna Karan. She was a cake designer in the 80s for women.
Yeah.
And after graduation, I applied at Parsons School of Design in New York. And I applied for a full scholarship because we couldn't afford it, right?
Right. Yeah.
My parents didn't have the money.
And it's expensive.
Of course. And I applied for a full scholarship and I got rejected. And I thought my life was over. So for many kids out there who you may have a different path for your life and one doesn't work out, you think it's over. There's no career for me. It's so not true. So I went, I passed UP and Ateneo, and I wanted to go to Ateneo because some of my close friends were there, but I knew my parents couldn't afford it. I felt if I went to Ateneo, I would burden
They'd have a hard time.
So I went to UP and I had an aunt who was helping us with the tuition. She was she came from UP, and she's passed away now, but my sister was a scholar for classical music. And I wanted to take up fine arts. And my dad said, Karen, hindi ka naman ganun ka-talented. Baka maghirap ka ng todo.
Mag-backfire ako.
Have this talent of, being brutally honest.
Huwag tayo dyan.
Sagot tayo dyan, Karen. Mahirap ka dyan.
Talo tayo dyan.
So naisip ko, what would I do? I couldn't take up business. I was so bad at math to the point I flunked math 101. I think it's 101 in UP. I had to retake it. Right? And so I took mass comm because I loved writing. I was the editor in our high school paper. I was a photographer. And true enough, when I took up mass comm, who knew? My professors told me, you need to be in the news. You need to be a news anchor. I said, why? Because you speak so well. You have clarity of thought, you enunciate well, etc., etc. And that was the only time I started watching Lauren Legarda, Cheche Lazaro, Corina Sanchez. They were also famous already then. Sabi ko, my God, ang idol ko nun, super si Lauren. Lauren and Cheche.
The icons.
PLR.
Right.
I wanted to be like a Lauren, no? I mean, in broadcasting. And she was doing The World Tonight. I mean, at the end of the day, to cut a long story short, I became a broadcast journalist. So you really never know, is what I'm saying.